What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Get this. Anthony Joshua states that no way is Tyson Fury the GOAT, and why should I fight Deontay Wilder? Ooh, okay. Although the man himself is committed to a process of evolution under the new trainer Derek James, a common wish for the UK fight fans is to see the old Anthony Joshua, okay? The nostalgic desire was set to swell next Saturday when Joshua was slated to fight Dillian Whyte at the O2 Arena 7.5 years on from the December 2015 barn burner. But the news that Whyte has failed an anti-doping association's test means seeing any version of Anthony Joshua at all will do on August 12th. Promoter Eddie Hearn and Joshua's handlers are believed to be seeking a late replacement so the show can go ahead, while Whyte, who has protested in his innocence, finds reputation in potentially unsalvageable tatters after the third adverse finding of his career. And this is what Anthony Joshua had to say. Anthony Joshua said, "Effing hell. There aren't many, are there?" He chuckled amid reeling off an unlikely quartet of Luke Campbell, Natasha Jones, Richard Riaporhe, and Derek Chisora. But what about the heavyweight dinner table and the prospect of Joshua knocking back beers with the likes of Vladimir Klitschko, Whyte, and the WBC champion Tyson Fury? When prompted, there was an invitation for Klitschko, almost certainly the kind of solid citizen who brings both his own drinks and extra burger buns in case you're running short. But then the expression hardened a touch. He said, "Look, we're all subject to change, but where I stand now, F them. No way," said Joshua. "They can never come to my barbecue. No way. I don't like them at all." After a pause, the megawatt smile flashed and Joshua joked about his broadcast of DAZN stumbling up the cash for him to tuck into the back garden feast with his enemies. He said, "I can go and fight Deontay Wilder and they'll say, right, he fought champions, he fought former champions, he fought the best the heavyweight division had to offer in his era, but yeah, he's a bum. We don't really respect him." One thing I find interesting when it comes to me is it's Anthony Joshua versus this one, Anthony Joshua versus that one, Anthony Joshua versus that one, Fury versus whoever he wants. Wilder sits silent for 2 years after he fought Robert Helenius, but I've got to fight everyone. At this point in time, we're in the far from idle situation of Anthony Joshua versus any warm body. Considering the Wilder context of his rebuild under James, it feels important he gets out and chalks up a solid win in the most meaningful fight possible. Then Joshua will be able to step closer to generally being able to say he fought everyone. I'll stop there because he has a lot to say. He said he'll fight Wilder 100%, but listen, what Anthony Joshua is saying is that his resume far passes most of the heavyweights now. You know, besides Dillian Whyte, and then, he has, he's anti-doping challenged. Right? He's always having problems with that type shit. So, as far as I'm concerned, Anthony Joshua, I think he's getting bitter. And you know who he's reminding me of? He's reminding me of Floyd Money Mayweather. Because Floyd was this guy that he fought so many champions, Judah, Curley, Corrales, Jesus Chavez, Castillo, Hatton. Dude, he fought Sean Bay Minchell. He fought everyone down there when he was Pretty Boy, and he beat them easily. He took them out. And it's like some fights you even forgot Floyd did. But then, like, nobody respected him because I think he was really criticized by, I'm not going to say racist commentators, I know for a fact one of them was on the racist side, and that was Larry Merchant. And he always had something to say about Floyd. And each interview after each interview, he had something to say kind of negative that pissed Floyd off. And Floyd was like, oh, I'm ready to fight anybody. I'm ready to fight anybody. You know, it was Pretty Boy. And then that kind of got to, you never give me a fair shake. You know what I mean? They should fire you. So it went from that young Pretty Boy to all that shit talk, then money let loose. Now, saying all that to say this, what does that have to do with Joshua? Based on what he said and how he explained it, is that Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, these guys supposed to be the three heads of the dragon that's supposed to carry the heavyweight division, but they haven't done anything but fight each other. That's it. That's all Wilder and Tyson Fury's really done in their career. You know, with Wilder, with the exception of Luis Ortiz that he fought twice, nobody gives a shit. What else did he do? Nothing. Tyson Fury, yeah, you beat Wilder. What else did you do besides Vladimir Klitschko? Nothing. You know what I mean? So, you know, Joshua's like, well, shit. You know, it's everybody. Why is this Anthony fucking Joshua Day? That's what he's saying. You know what I mean? Because he's like, okay, I fought all these guys. I got nothing for it. Wrong. Let me counterpunch Anthony Joshua. He got the respect and he got the juice. Those are the things that he received. So I think my message to Anthony Joshua is, don't feel bad about fighting everyone. You know, you were the guy that everyone wanted to be like. See, Tyson wanted to be like Joshua. Wilder wanted to be like Joshua. Joshua got the endorsements. Joshua got the $1 million deals. Joshua got the $1 million endorsements, right? With all the shit from Range Rover and fucking Beats by Dre and Under Armour and Boss and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So he's carried the generation, the heavyweight generation, as far as it's going to go. You know what I mean? And you can see the end. You know, so Anthony Joshua got the money. He's made more fucking money than any of those guys. Probably both put them together, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? People were trying to bullshit and say Tyson Fury was made more. That's bullshit. Forbes knocked that all the way out the box when they revealed that it was 2 boxers on Forbes' list. And none of them fucking had Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder. They had Canelo Alvarez at like number 9, and then they had Anthony Joshua, I think, at number like 28 or something. Right? But those were the only 2. Those. Only 2. So Joshua's doing something right, fighting the best, being the unified champion, you know, getting those endorsement deals, being an icon, being a role model. Those things are not going unnoticed. But it does seem like Joshua is kind of bitter because he's saying, hey, well, the guys that supposed to be side by side of me aren't side by side of me, but people respect them just the same, if not more at times, than me. And I fight every fucking body, and they fight nobody but each other. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua and his latest statement towards Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!